Welcome home, gamer, and welcome back to Mechabellum. Um, I Amarok, the voice of Mechabellum. I have been absent for far too long, battling COVID, but we are back. So there have been a whole bunch of patches to review, and for those of you who essentially only get your Mechabellum news here, I was going to go over those partly so that they're fresh in my mind what all the changes were. Um, So let's see. The last one we had reviewed is 173. So 174 included a couple of balance updates. This was the beginning of the end of the sledgehammer meta with electromagnetic shot going up from 300 to 400, and the experience required to rank up going up from 1,000 to 1,300. um, Fair enough. 1.8 is the Season 5 start, introduced casual mode. We talked about that a little bit on the tournament cast the other day. But, um, it's also the 1 year anniversary. Happy birthday, Mechabellum. I missed that. I'm very disappointed to have missed a sledge meta and the birthday celebrations, but it's fun to see what Meg 1 is doing. It's good to see that the community carried on without me. Yay. Almost 35 million hours worth of games is quite a lot. We contributed probably 3,000 of those hours, I'd say. I've got about 4,800 hours in game, but because of all of the tourney casts, we cast a lot of games that we don't play. Um, a big news was adding casual mode, which they explained a little bit later in the 1802, but essentially all players got a hidden casual mode MMR that I suspect was seeded with their probably with their post loss season 5, start of season 5 MMR. But players will share the same matchmaking queue, and essentially, if you are playing as the ranked player, you are risking your ranked MMR. If you're playing as the casual mode player, you're risking your hidden casual MMR, but it remains a zero-sum game between those. They said that past research, other games like StarCraft 2, that hasn't led to MMR inflation. Um, right. Um, this implies that they are planning to bring casual mode for 2v2 casual when you don't have a teammate. That seems fair. Unit remake is for Fire Badger. It got a new model. It got new techs, new XP up required to upgrade, lower hit points, longer range. Hello, Incarsus. Welcome in. A little bit slower movement speed, which I think is good. It was a little fast paced for what it was supposed to do. Napalm has been debuffed. Scorching Flames costs more. Range enhancement costs more. This is all in line with it being a regular. Oh ho! Hey, Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. 8 months now on a 7 month streak. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Deeply appreciated. Um, but the fun ones are these two new techs. Counterfire is allows you to increase the Fire Badger's range by 40 and attack by 80% if it takes damage. And then Scorching Flames, Scorching Charge, sorry, not Scorching Flames, increases the Fire Badger's base hit points by 50%, and when its hit points drop below 50, it charges at an enemy and detonates. There was a brief bug there where that was triggering too quickly on certain European plays. I'm disappointed I missed that, but hello, Bimpy. Welcome home. Bring back the Euro Badger. Exactly, or even exactly. There's also new music. And new season 5 rewards, balance adjustments. The Sledgehammer got some more adjustments. So Mech Rage got adjusted to be a bigger speed buff, but less of an attack modifier buff. Woof! Hello, Doxson. Welcome home, brother. It is good to be back. I've missed you guys. Armor Piercing Shell, you've got a higher attack interval modifier and higher attack damage. So the idea here is, especially if you've taken both of these, Mech Rage and Armor Piercing Shell, you are not going to have you're not going to have a full um, the full chaff clear that you could have. And the problem was that sledges had the ability to be both a chaff clear and a giant killer at once. So Phantom Ray got a slight buff. Nick, the oil from Phantom Ray doesn't burn as long. All ground fire got nerfed down to 290, which is nice. I appreciate that. We've wanted it to be lower. Or even says, I want a fun game with healing Hot Wheels. Them things almost killed rhinos just by dying. All right, let's go. It looks like we will be running an ad momentarily. I apologize to those of you whose gift subs, etc., have expired. But a reminder to re-up if you need to do that before ads run. Yeah, here's the European Fire Badger one. Here's the couple of updates they've had since then. The game now remembers whether you picked casual mode or competitive. You feel called out, Ego. Sorry. Hello, welcome back. Battle victory and defeat music no longer loops. Okay, buildings. There's a couple of new building layouts, and ranges came down to 135. I think this is correct. We don't want the buildings to outrange units naturally. And then they gained a little bit of hit points. So I kind of like this set of changes. And they are, more importantly, they're now affected by the paralysis effect caused by the core building destruction. So that makes good sense. Other balance adjustments. XP required for units ranking up from levels 4 through 9. I like that, but I hope it's matched by a reduction in late game levels. I don't want to see super high level drops late game. Basically, I don't want it to be that the only way you could have possibly gotten a level 7, level 8, level 9 unit is because you had it drop at level 6. Right? Like, there is fun to building your own unit. Doxson saying a thank you to Just Nash XYZ, says he gave me a gift sub while I was picking up my food last stream and I didn't get to thank him. So Nash, if you are listening, if you checking in on VOD, you are appreciated. Phantom Ray had a few stealth cloak pieces. Hello, Inglorious Biohazard. No, I'm not 100%. I definitely feel the fatigue, the head cold a little bit. Streaming Saturday worked. I lasted about 3.5 hours through the EU tournament, managed a complete cast. It was nice. It was good. It felt really nice to be back. But I could also feel that I didn't have the concentration. The brain fog is still present. It's kind of settled into this weird, like, okay, we'll be like semi-symptomatic, very low grade symptoms for the first half of the day, and then we'll clear up in the second half of the day, unless you do something in the first half of the day, in which case we'll still be tired. So like, the cast on Saturday, I could feel it. I could feel myself sweating a little bit. So like a fever of like 99 or something. And I could hear my voice getting raspy, and I felt tired that evening, but it meant that I slept through the night. So I'd complained in that cast about only getting 2 5-hour shifts of sleep every night. Instead, I got a solid complete, which was nice. Let's take a look at the other changes in here. There've been a whole bunch of little buffs, little changes to prices that I'm going to have to get caught out on, I think, before I remember. Mustangs now don't hyperscale as much. They cost, take 1,200 to level up. Just spent some time answering a question on how to stop Mustang sniper spam over in the Reddit. Whole bunch of little bug fixes, and the answers to questions about casual mode. Probably worth reading if you're interested to it. But it's casual mode and ranked mode use the same matchmaking queue, and more players are playing matchmaking games, so the average matchmaking time is actually decreased. Can I obtain combat power and season report rewards by playing casual? Yes, you can. Does casual mode have an MMR? Yes, it does. Each player has a hidden casual mode MMR that is hidden from themselves. The casual MMR uses the same rules as ranked MMR. The only difference is that the player can't see their own, and their opponent does. Their opponent, when playing ranked, sees the MMR of both sides. So kind of interesting. If I only play ranked, but I encounter opponents who play casual, there's actually, it just talks about how that's not unfair because you're just siphoning. If you win, you're siphoning their casual mode MMR into your ranked MMR. That's fine. As a player who participates in ranked, should I receive extra rewards? Nope. They're saying you already have an information advantage. And secondly, we will award players who are winning in ranked mode with a little bit more combat power to recognize their spirit of facing challenges. So, yay. Any other adjustments to casual mode, other than just the little piece there? That it is now remembers what you were on. Hello, hello, Thonix. Welcome in. Right. And it looks like we have run that ad. So, but meanwhile, I have not. I've not actually played a match at all since season 5 started. So our season to date, we have the 1 combat power, no wins, no stats. As you can see, you guys haven't missed a game out of Amarok. Our season 4 finished out here. So let's see where we wind up there. We wound up just above 500 with like 259 wins, 257 losses for that. Well, wait a minute. It claimed a 17. Hold on. Does that mean? Oh no. Apparently we would have finished out with 7 wins and 8 losses. So, yikes. Very close. We wind up 1 game above 500 to get to that 1747. So, let me go ahead and update that real quick over in Nightbot. We'll go find it. Beep a beep, and it'll become the season 4. So we said we went what, 7 wins and 8 losses, so 266 to 265 to finish on 1747, and that would be. It's actually a loss of MMR for the season as a whole. We lost, looks like 116 MMR over the entirety of that season. And what are we at now? We are hello, Genminade. Headed out, but leaving you on for ad revenue. Thank you so much, Genminade. I appreciate it. That Smurf account. Thank you. Well, it is nice to be back. I really, really missed you guys. So our season will start at 1573. I don't even know. I don't remember how to do this. Where did we get there? Okay. Oh no. Dash 1573. Something like that. There we go. Let's call that a starting point. And since we've never done it, let's play a casual match. Facing Gallo. Okay. Right. I don't know Gallo. Oh my goodness, Incarsus with a boatload of gift subs. Thank you so much. With one to to completely defeat. Well, okay, so to hit Inglorious Biohazard, Tellerin, Shulex, Zemp, Agatha Vamp, a Dat Smurf account, Nanoha Mew, Agonist, Just the Keith, My XRIII, Kelkak, Genminade, which was what I was going to say, completely defeating Genminade's intention of gaining, sending me ad revenue. Hey, it works. I appreciate it. Catter Psy Avenger, Nushak, Egophobic, Cancer, Mneju, Am I Joe? Yes I Am, and XOSC2. He says, well, welcome back, Subathon. Besides, with the break you took, I gotta bump your numbers back up. Incarsus, that is very, very generous, and I deeply appreciate it. You are right. The numbers are probably... I'm gonna guess that that's September with the missing... the missing days of revenue is just gonna be probably the worst that I've had in over a year. There was a couple of... now, I remember, we like dropping small amp cores on hounds. Right? Right. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if I can find that without distracting from the game and you guys too much. But there was a month where I... Oops, let's mute that. It'll certainly be like... We go all the way back to start of January 2025, even. Yeah, it is the lowest amount of time spent streaming, in over 2 years. So, it's kind of crazy. But you get a bunch of thank yous. You get a thank you from Agatha Vamp. You get a thank you from Dat Smurf account. You get a thank you from Egophobic. Level 5 hype train going. Let's go. Thank you very much, Incarsus. You are so generous, and I deeply appreciate it. Opponent has started out with a zillion tarantulas and marksmen. Looks fine. We will be planning on adding forts, and we'll count the forts as beating all of this junk. Thanks for the ad dodging, says Inglorious Bastard. Well, much appreciated, guys. It feels so good to be back, and it feels so good to be appreciated. All right, there is... I think we just kind of throw down here, right? Well, could have been better. I didn't play around with the missile. So that's the sort of thing, that is the get in habit, get back in the saddle sort of thing that needs to happen here. Oh, it does look... Okay, so while you guys were at... I think... Yeah, okay, so that update that I did to the commands was incorrect. It was actually 3 matches, 1 win and 2 losses. So I actually finished out the season exactly at 500 if we go edit it. Because it was... I played a weekend tournament somewhere in there. Just played 3 matches of it. His opponent has gone to four tarantulas. Looks fair. Good, we've got you. We've got you. We've got you. Now, do we need... What all else do we need? We're going to sell that. Bump you. Now we've got sell unlocked for later turns. And extra damage from these guys. Everybody has smoke. Okay, we'll have a Civil War battlefield style. Choo-choo, there's the hype train. Let's go. Fullock wants to know the MMR. Zero so far. Moonanites! Robot Fightman is back! 4 months of subs, thank you so much. Believe it might be time to bring the good word of the gospel to this filthy casual. What? I have a hand. I got a hand. Thank you, Incarsus. I have a hand. Wow, that's entertaining. Yes, Moonanites, I am back. Thank you very much for the sub. Mustang's punching up the middle. They've had a decent round. I don't know where we're at here. We were at 4,000 hit points. He's at 5,000. I should have just built rhinos and wasps on COVID's flank. It's true. Welcome back. But where are the void eyes? Dan Wolf wants to know. I see. I see. Well, there they are. I mean, okay. It doesn't quite fit the turn I wanted. I actually still have not gotten back around to watching those. I'm sorry, Ego. I am... Maybe it's actually suppression shot that we want first, rather than more unit. Okay, level 3 Phantom Rays, but I mean, guess he could throw armor on them if he wants. I'm just looking at that as extra XP into those guys. He did take... Wait, he's got one Mustang. Or that weird. Portal have leveled. That's nice. And wait a minute. We have one round. Let's go. There were lots of rhinos and wasps thanks to a particular contestant. Mm-hmm. That makes good sense. Hmm. Let's see how that goes. Oh, he's gone to a melter already. Well, fun. Did not armor the rays, just leaves them there. How have you guys not leveled yet? It's just ridiculous. Alright. Alright then. Daniel says, I really wanted to be mean and say, they go for it because you're bad, but I know I am far, far worse. It's good to know one's limits, right? Nice melters, bro. It's the thought that matters. I usually beat them, so I'm not sure what that says about forts. T-Man's been having success with punch. I saw some punch on a rat stream, right? I think it was a video. It was a YouTube. All right. You still believe in the elite? I do too. I do too. Our friend has added Wraith. Still not armoring anything, despite this many Mustangs. Really? Did get to ranging the melters. Should win this round with ranged melter, right? I think. Maybe not. If he's not doing anything to shut down the Mustangs now that they've all leveled. And that's just a problem for him, right? Yeah, he's gonna get the loss. I think that's... I mean, it helps him, right? But Mustangs are still having a pretty good round. Getting in there doing some work. Good work, guys. Okay. I actually thought he was going to win the round outright. He does not. We hold him steady there. More fort. We know he has the smoke as well, right? So we're gonna be playing around the smoke. Boom, boom, and boom. And I think it's probably time for temp range as well. What we're doing here, we're gonna do 35,000 shield damage with the electromagnetic impact. I'm hoping one of these guys pops against a shield over there and brings it down before that smoke is landing. It's not quite. You can see how it was supposed to work. It didn't quite. He has armored the middle phantom rays. But by this point, they're in trouble against those Mustangs. If he'd armored them way earlier, right, they actually stopped those Mustangs. Right now, they are a slow go at it. Level 2 Fort deletes his melter over there. Did you armor? You didn't armor the wraiths, but they're just surviving a long time. Okay. Oh no, are there extra? There's extra phantom rays on the outsides. I see. Phantom ray armor was too late, I do believe. Steel ball prod now. More of you. We've weirdly been seeing a ton of rays lately. Well, it's not like I mind them particularly. Yeah, Reven, I know. I know. His missile strike should probably be here. Hope I didn't put this guy into it. Okay, he's going to pick up the level 1 Mustangs. The ones that are completely shut down by the armored phantom rays. The ones that did... Well, I guess they did 9,000 damage last turn. That's fine. Alright, it's a good round for opponent. Ooh, wait a minute. That looks solid, right? Right. That's solid. What all do we want to do here? Try those three. Ah, fire. I think we're down. Well, wait a sec. Hold up. Not as down as we might have looked like we were. Hold. Hold. Get out of here, buddy. Get out. He's got nothing dropping this turn? Are you kidding me? Okay. What are we landing out here? This, maybe? That. Yeah, that was with the fire on the ground, right? Admit, I kind of thought it was going to be GG's, but... Now, we also landed a bunch of halfway decent missiles of our own. So what's this? You're going for okay, aerial specialization on your marksman. I'm not so worried. I'm not so worried now. Oh no, okay, I am worried. Wait, there's, oh no, those aren't so bad. We just take them out. Okay, the spider mines aren't anywhere near as bad as they could have been. I took one of them. It's not like we've needed hit points in any of the fights we're in. I guess they've slowed down the melters a little bit, right? It would have slowed everything down a little bit, true, but like there's no breakpoints that would have changed, right? Like I guess it slows down the Mustangs, it slows down the melters, but like the tarantulas are one-shotting the crawlers. They're you know three shots on the level 4 Mustangs if they get into them. But there we go, big forts. We like our big forts. We like our big forts, indeed. So where does that put us? 1-0, but no MMR gain because we were gutless and didn't have faith in our first match. Um, I'm gonna mark everything as standards. We're gonna take the win. 436 to -307. I suppose if I'm remembering to do my things right, we should run an ad nowish rather than later. While I'm just doing the updates on the little tracking thing. That is not a saved game folder. That was interesting. MMR change. Okay. What is 1747 minus 1573 minus 4 minus 74 minus 174? All right. That's right. That is our end of season reset. Hey, 1776 combat power. Let's go. Very, very American now. All right. Go, baby, go. We'll face Jarek at 1507. Jarek, if you're playing casual mode, your casual MMR is 1507. Apparently, that's one way to find out. Casual queue into a streamer. And welcome back to those of you that saw ads. We have queued into 1507 MMR Jarek. And do we like a Void Eye open with Mustang? You just take the quick supply start. You know what? You're a Void Eye fiend. Well, if your MMR is substantially better than mine, maybe I should be taking notes and considering Void Eye fiending for a bit. But we're going to try running kind of the same board, same build next time out. We're going to see how it goes. A lot of firepower charging up the middle here. Got somebody in on that middle tower. Middle turret, that's good. Our right side turret has actually done pretty good work this round. Alright, we've got 500 to, well, 400 to spend, but we already have unlocks. Ooh, trainings? Early training? Imp Tarantula? How about Imp Tarantula and start selling the hounds? What do we think, chat? Is that halfway decent? We'll wind up with the forts in beside him. He's an aerial specialist. Okay, that's fun. Oh yeah, those improved tarantulas do great. What about leveled improved tarantulas while we're at it? Shall we? Or do we just level the Mustangs? Oh dear. I think we just level the Mustang, right? These guys will get there. And maybe I should be leveling the tarantulas. I don't know. Hard to say. We're going to wind up with a fort. No, we're going to wind up with forts outside. Alright, so we'll wind up with our fort here-ish. Spider's 100% in its perfect board state, yes. Opponent is in nothing but chaffs. I'm almost debating selling a steel ball right now. Because we'll get a sell next turn, right? We'll get a unit drop to sell next turn. I was not aware today was Fort Friday. It is, it's Fort Friday. Nice missile. You slowed down my tarantula, it's true. Oh, yeah, I see you were missiling out the steel balls. Ah, well. Welcome back, Zalex. Hello. Thanks, Emma. Letting the boss know it's Friday. Exactly. Exactly. Zalex says thank you. Wait till... Whoa, a 6-month gift subscription from Toast has entered month 2. I didn't even know you could give a 6-month gift subscription. But Zalex says thank you to Toast for my gift sub. Toast has been very, very generous. Okay, you're in Scorpion. Sure. What does Scorpion not fight? I don't mind throwing Stormcallers on top of them, honestly. We sell you. Just let you guys drop in there. You guys. You. How he has not punished me for having literally no chaff thus far in this game, I don't know. But it's definitely time to start buying some, right? Lots and lots of scorpions now, okay. You know, some people would buy like a steel ball or something to answer those rhinos, but you guys know what I like. You guys know what I like. I'm pretty sure you know what I like. Imp Spider being a menace, indeed. Indeed, Imp Spider has been a menace. But it's about time to bring out the forts. I think you belong over here, right? Alright, range on the Scorps. Sure, they're up to 140 meters. Got the fort on the wrong side. The rhino's still on the other side. That'll be alright, though. Kept the correct pack of storms, even though they haven't been tremendous the previous round. Dropped into 25, 22. You're getting a metal leg up the back. Was not in your plans. You had a cookout last Sunday. Mom stole my chair and said use hers. There's a reason why I call my chair my chair. Ouch. Metal leg up the back, not in your plans. That's painful. All right. What are we doing now? Let's see what he's got. Are we selling anything? We want to... I mean, they did great, right? I don't think we sell anything. Yeah, that's actually handy. That's very handy. You have shielded into... You've gone Shield Fang, as we're adding more Mustang. You haven't fixed the fire on the ground. You've added your own, I guess, but Shield Fangs burn. So do the... Oh, dear. Yeah, the, Alright, yeah, I see that the ground is on fire and I'm having some trouble over there. That's fair. The streamer just had to give the scorpion something to shoot. It's true. Reven, check out my chaff board. Back for more on a 3-month streak. Thank you for the sub, Dak Manic. I appreciate it. We've been playing a chaffless game here. Very silly. Who am I selling? Who out there am I selling? They didn't do as much last turn. We'll give him a sell. We'll go ahead and take that. Just see how it works. We're gonna ding the two, Oh, there are the Abyss. Look at that. Opponent, the aerial specialist. There we go, you were asking for Abyss. Let's go. Yeah, we elite ported, but at this point we're in a bit of trouble. I think. I don't know. That's not actually so bad, is it? I want to see if those guys do all right for us as a chaff unit. Yeah, there's another, of course, range and acid as well. One. Got a tower. Need a lock. Thank you. Lock worked out. End does not. Around to opponent still. One for you, sir. Now, question. What are we doing with you? Wasps into Mustangs is pretty bold. It is a lot of scorpions, though. Our friend is running here. We're not dead yet. Alright. 1140. We floated a lot that last round, too, so we've got plenty of monies. Especially if we sell you. Damn it. Nope, fire is exactly where we wanted it. We had a pole over there. Inglorious Biohazard. We put a pole crawler out there. He did make good use of the fact that we didn't have enough chaff. I'd been saying we didn't have enough chaff all game, and he finally did punish us for it. But looks like it might be too late. Oh, wait. The firing on my own crawlers. Okay, why would we do that? Because there's a crawler position here that he could have added that would have run out to that out into that fire, and we want the fire to cover them. And if he was shielding, he was going to have shields further inside anyway. So, like, we want the crawlers that would have been here that could take care of these guys before these guys got pulled all the way in. We wanted the whole point here is to make sure that these Mustangs are getting got. As it turns out, we also got a bunch of other units, but all right. Yeah, it's a bait unit on the flank. Draw in the flames. We're gonna run our ad. We'll be back in a moment. I'm just gonna do all of the bookkeeping for that one. And what do we get for an MMR boost? Victory plus 17, 1590. New season high. There we go. So, wait. Strongest defeated opponent. Now Jarek. There you go, buddy. There you go. We learned that chaff is optional. We learned that we have fallen low enough that chaff is not a requirement. That's not the lesson I want to take here. Well, okay. Maybe the lesson, Hackmanic, is we were still winning the chaff war because we had the improved tarantulas. It wasn't until he had a million wasps out there that we started having trouble with the chaff. And even then we had the Mustangs, so it's not like a million wasps were getting the job done. Surprised he didn't go to missiles. I thought that was the canonical answer to Fort there. We're now facing a Robot G at 1480. We've faced this fellow before. Channel point predictions are up for those of you that enjoy your Gamba Gamba. What are we gonna do this time? That looks like the best starting pack. No, what we have not done. We have yet to run a sledge. Okay, it's gonna be into Void Eyes. So, chaff is not optional this time. No, sir, it is not. All right. Void Eyes do have aerial mode. Don't have what do you call? They have aerial range, EMP armor, and energy shield. So it's not like a full carry build there. Both of our turrets are doing a lot of work. Won't once this becomes a range war, but for right now they're doing a ton. Though we do lose the round. It's fine. All right. 5,000 to 4,200. Yeah. There's a rhino. I just left that spot. Well, that'll give these guys time to summon in. That's a pretty rough timing for us, honestly. Rhino was nicely done. Don't worry, boss man. Mod believes even if no one else does. All right, I got you. I got you, Zalex. Let's get you some rocks. This bet is more about how OP Spider Eye is. All right, Hackmanic, we'll see. Hmm. We have a range everywhere now. Vanguard, hello, hello, welcome in. Zalex knows me too well. You only say that because he hasn't started spamming Phoenix yet. Here come the Phoenix. They are already teched, so are the sledges. A whole bunch of crawlers out there that are distracting nothing but single target. Exactly the way you draw it up. Yeah, they do eventually run in on a on that fellow, but meanwhile, the level 2 sledges out here did plenty of work. We've still got all the Phoenix alive. And we'll take towers. We'll take the entire board. Thank you very much. Acid Blast, huh? Sounds like a plan. It's like the mod knows me. Who could have guessed? All right. I expect this is useless. That it should be hard countered. Give them a little extra speed, see if that helps. See how much that helps, honestly. Yeah, so hard countered, not by the Tarantula. Tarantula's countering these guys. The crawlers are out there, and then the Phoenix would have chewed up the Typhoon, so no no worries there. We've got these guys basically trapped in the acid. That's where we wanted them to fight from. They go down pretty quickly. He's going to get that tower at the very end here. He's out of upshoot, and we've got 6 Phoenix. Yeah, no shield for the acid. We get the acid in play twice. Everything gets more range, I guess. Yeah, shocking. Shocking, I tell you, that those would come in there. Vulcan and a Rhino, huh? Okay. Well, we have a level 2 Phoenix over there now. Should be fine. How's everybody doing out there? Like, I mean, how are you, Vanguard? Welcome in, man. Chatto with me a little bit. Wait, I have a coffee somewhere. Ah, here we go. I'd say it was really nice to win the first 2 games back. Like, oh hey, We have not forgotten everything we ever knew about this game in a month. You're stuck at 850. All right. What? There are plenty of things we can do to fix that. There is on the free level. There's a Mechabellum guild for folks that are good peeps. You're at 1K before the update. So there's a Mechabellum guild that's good at discussing strategy. There's a Reddit forum where folks will ask questions and post, fair updates as to what the meta is or what the meta answers to problems are. I do coaching. That's if you buy me 20 coffees out on the Buy Me a Coffee. You earned two-hour coaching sessions with me. So, kind of up to you if that's something you would want to do. I know it is not cheap per se, but symmetry fail. I know. I'm not a big. I'm not huge on the symmetry necessity anyway. What else are we adding here? We have this redeploy that we've been using to just put things all over the board wherever we feel like putting them. And I kind of think 250... I don't think I mind this. We'll float the 100. Missile strike doesn't kill those guys, but does slow them down and wound them a bit. Opponent has gone to the level 2 wasps. Okay. The whole idea here is that my sledges don't care about your wasps, but okay. Oh, everything's flying now. The Void Eyes are triple teched and flying. I see. Perfect. Alright, what else did we have? You're starting to make dinner for the kids, so lurking engagement, fair enough. You said, at 1K before, the string of losses, getting used to the new meta and what's good. Yeah, that always takes a while. Sansudo asked, where did I go? If I was on vacation, no, unfortunately, I have been down with pretty much down hard with COVID is the answer. I spent about a little more than maybe 4.5 days on just extreme symptomatic, like on it. Just felt like I was gonna die. Could barely. I mean, like, getting up to go to the bathroom was a devastating amount of cardiac effort, if that makes sense, as a statement. Like, I just could not. I couldn't concentrate on anything. It was so maddening. Like, the fever was high. I would sleep for 90 minutes and be awake for 90 minutes, and sleep for 90 minutes and be awake for 90 minutes, and it was just awful. Hello, Billib. Welcome back. He's alive. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, storm. Lightning storm. On top of my new... You lightning stormed my new Mustangs? What a meanie. It's okay, we do get in on that tower on the left side. Are we going to win without the Mustangs? Were the Mustangs unnecessary? Yep, the Mustangs were just a vanity purchase. Okay, so four days of just being dead. 4 days of just being pretty much dead. Then a run of 6 days on Paxlovid, and what else? And then it's just been about 10 days of slow recovery, where like I've been symptomatic mildly. I'm not I'm testing negative. I am. I appreciate you surviving. There's only so much German complaining I can withstand, brother. I feel you. I feel you. I try to bring the positives. Try to bring the I could not. I could not bring the positives when I was dying. just, just no, not gonna happen. We're gonna run an ad real quick. So those of you that want to dodge ads may have found your subscriptions expiring. You may need to re-up that. As it's been a while. What else do we need to do here? We ran standard, but we came pretty asymmetrical over time. But you know, it's fine. We'll call it symmetrical for now. Grind it out, get the dub. And what kind of MMR? 14. And a tech point. Wait, a tech point. Am I getting tech? Oh, and 2 new techs? I guess that reminds me. We should do something with the, go take a look at those. You know, we've been gone forever. What the heck? There are new techs. Hold on. We might need to unlock them. Sure. We'll try that way, maybe. Knock down our second thing here. And take off. Well, I did my best to survive. Just did my best to survive, but it was rough. Let's see. What else can we say for Vanguard? I mean, the fundamentals of the game don't change at any given MMR or any given patch. They are build enough chaff, build a good chaff clear board for whatever your opponent's chaff is. Opponent is Arthur Bishop at 1538. What else can we say there? You kind of want one good single target unit. For clearing, you know, on that last game we had kind of sledges were our chaff clear with supported by the somewhat supported by the. Oh, hey, look at this. We're going to be in a steel ball mirror. That's fun. There was Rooster Spec available. I don't know what you're thinking of as Rooster Spec. Honestly, I didn't watch. I didn't watch any. I didn't play any. I think I played 3 games in the champion the season championship, the end of season. Oh, elite, of course. I see. I see. All right, opponent defending this side from deep has gone for some hounds. We're right out here making stuff up. I've no idea what to do with the new Fire Badger. I've just decided I am going to play them. So um, this is getting sold. There's no reason to keep it. I don't think there's much reason to keep the near side one either. Neither of them have engaged at all. That's wild. Yeah, we had no chaff there, so we lose the round. That's unsurprising. Certified elite player now. Okay, I haven't watched enough to know that that's what's going on there. They're selling you. And I just wanted to go Fire Badger, but if it's giving me the Tarantula, maybe I just go 3 Tarantulas this turn. Rooster contractually obligated to select elite now. Worst part is he gets at least once every 4 games. You see it about once every 100. Oh, thank you for the pull that brings the steel balls around the wall. That is really appreciated. On his board getting eaten up from behind. Guess we just play what we're given instead of trying to force something. Also, sure. You actually did work last round. I still wish they would give us stats for them. He's going to be in Mustangs. We want the hit points. Early. Yeah, tech those. That's fine. Not much left of that back corner, is there? Yoinks. Every now and then, you can land an incendiary and just punish. Hello, hello, Toast! 14 months of Toast! You had a thank you earlier from Zalex, who was appreciating the fact that you'd given a 6-month sub. Um, and I know we corrected it by chat, but I guess you got cut off at the end. I was saying, I will, as soon as the mic comes in, I will have to add, um, I'll have to add you to the donor list for hardware. That one, I think, but not the other. It's splitting. Zalix deserves those subs for all their work. It's true. It is very true. You don't understand the fascination with turret stats? It's painfully obvious to see they're nearly worthless. I mean, I could see the argument, but it's more like I want to know. It's not that I want to know that they are worthless on round 6. It's I want to know. I want to judge their performance on round 3 to decide whether I'm selling it on round 3 or not. You know, am I waiting one more turn? Modern desktop PCs reached the other side of an inverted bell curve and are now booting as slowly as the days prior to M2 drives? No? That sounds like a you problem, man. I am certainly not seeing that, at least not on mine. This board feels kind of sparse to me, but it's winning so far, so... Okay, now there are Raiden. I guess that's going to be the answer here. 6,000 damage. It's going to take him a while to work through the steel balls. Even 2 shots on this side. Way more than 2 shots on that guy. That's a full 3 shots to bring this guy down. The steel balls have 17,369 hit points. The Raiden has 17,432. Each steel ball has as much hit point as this giant. Don't think that is going to get you up and running quickly enough, sir. Grind. 361. Let's see if we can finish this, please. Please, let us finish this. All 4 packs were fangs. I'm confused by that. Not like I want to feed experience to him, but if we level all of those, I don't think he's got anything that stops them this turn. Yeah, okay, some kind of chain, sure. Missiles out like half a pack there. Drew things to the middle. Interesting. Guess that pulled them off of the tower pretty nicely, right? Melter's like, okay, fine. Nobody wants to fight me. I will go fight the tower first. Then I'll fight the giants during the debuff. Uh, yeah. Now, Arthur Bishop thinks there's no way to win the current meta with Fangs, which makes me want to turn around and win games with Fangs. Well, we are sliding in new meta Hoodis, sliding into people's DMs, stealing their MMRs, and on our way up. Haven't lost a game yet. Knock on wood. I don't know. Um, yeah, fangs are an important component of any standard board. I agree, Falak. I guess he's just thinking in terms of the round one deploy, and certainly on this board, we wind up kind of hyper accelerating out of it against them. But I really think it was the committing into the tarantulas on round two. In fact, it was I skipped any chaff clear on round one, lost round one, right? And then turned around and cleaned up because I got a chaff clear drop on round two and just ran with it. Right. So that's kind of where that one works. And yeah, I mean, Carry Fang on the right board, Carry Fang's really strong. No, I don't care about these other modes. Hmm. All right, the game says you're on a 4-game win streak. Let's give you somebody with a higher MMR. 1669 from Winover. Channel point predictions are up for anybody that wants to do some Gamba. Goodness, my guy's in Tarantula Void Eye. We're in 270, does that change things? I don't think it does, honestly. This does. You guys at 968 won't one-shot the hounds. Okay. That's a pretty decent breakpoint. Oh, we have a headbutt. A very classic Tarantula V Saber headbutt. Let's go. So why the insistence on taking the health round one? Idea there is just slow these Void Eyes down, keep them from leveling early, and as you can see, we win the round by that 10-15% hit that we had. Works out very nicely for us. Things sounds like a plan out here. Hello, Blue! Donkey Kong isn't well known for gambling. No Gambit in DK. Donkey Kong, Death Knell. Oh, Denmark. Denmark, got it. I figured there was going to be something there, but, no way to tell what it was going to be. We do bring the tarantulas, the two starting tarantulas down again. This guy is going to be a bit of a problem. No, he's not. 3 Void Eyes, 2 Void Eyes, 1 Void Eye. We win by about the same amount. Putting in the word cheese. Subscribed for 3 months in advance on a 5-month streak. Says, wait, oh thank goodness, I almost tricked myself into streaming tonight. Blue is there? I'm saying hello. I said hello. I said hello. Welcome in, Blue. Oh no. Blue Feral, not Bluetooth. Never mind, never mind. I recognized Blue Feral. I'm not connecting to your Bluetooth, it's true. Alright, we've already got the 1-on-1 up. I think that's solid. Yeah, he's played the unit. We've got the, he's played the underground. We've played the underground. Because we have the one-on-one, the one-on-one, I think we do very well in it, right? And in fact, we get in on the tower there. He does win the background. He did win the backside fight. After what he did. How does he win that backside? Oh, he's fortified, of course. Okay. Round for him. All right. From 3,800, we're on down to 3,200. I haven't played since Season 2. Can someone give me a brief rundown of the current meta? No. I think the answer is no. No, I cannot. I have not played in 3 weeks, so I'm not up on what I would consider... I'm not up to where I would consider myself able to say, this is what I'm running well, and getting wins with. There was an improved sledge carry pivot. Yes, it was tempting. You are not wrong. It's much... honestly, things that were working in Season 2, in Season 1 even, like sledge carry, etc., still work. It is pretty well balanced to the point that there's not a you know, not an obvious you must take this. I think we're gonna need Mustangs in a minute. Wasps have been big, so you want your boards to have an answer to Wasps. Which means Mustangs are in pretty solid shape at the moment. Since they do a good job against a whole bunch of other things. A lot of the things that hyper carried now level more slowly. So Mustang, Sledge, a lot of other things just require more early investment that makes training specialist a little bit better. It makes elite specialist better. Elite specialist just keeps getting better and better as the requirements to get to level 2 go up, right? So and the requirements to go from levels 4 through 9 have also gone up. Yeah, Cheese is loving the there's kind of a gospel medal, which is Rhino Wasp flanks. That's a bunch of fun. And Cheese will be happy to teach you, I'm sure. He's got a YouTube channel. Did we put that under Cheese or Gospel? There we go. He's got a YouTube channel. You can learn that one on. Now what? Care about these? Guess we'll just let them land on top, right? You guys, speed. Surely this guy is doing the annoying run down to the corner bit. We'll let you handle that. We'll let you show up here. You on the flank, I think. You out there as well. I should have taken the Wraith also into the headbutt. Okay. It's fine. We'll lose a round for it. Mineris subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I think, personally, the courts are very strong. They have been very fun. Well, the part of the idea that for the gospel is that it depends on which player is more experienced with it. Orbital is orbital, right? You just drop the orbital over his the main portion of his formation and let him struggle. Oh, whoops. Better. We wind up with you here. Oh, here? Sure. We wind up with you here. You out here, I think. Neither player's shielding the orbital bombardment. We're just gonna tank it here. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Opponent should armor this against the Mustangs, is my theory. Hopefully the Mustangs are enough to win the round. The orbital landing... orbitals have not accomplished a ton over here. Damaged Void Eyes, but not dead. Oh. Not really what I wanted to see down there. On the other hand, they are feeding a lot of levels into that one Mustang. We can eco through it, exactly. This has to be low MMR. Player takes spell and then refuses to shield it. Both players take spell and refuse to shield it. Classic, right? Absolute classic. I think we want that and that. What are we doing about you? You've reached the point where I think a melter helps. No monkeying about, just hit it. Oh well. Please bring it down before you go down, buddy. Oh, thank you. Stormcaller carry, baby! Let's go! Man, kind of wild. Yeah. I thought you might be over here, buddy. Get out of here. Get that thing out of here. Book, comma, red. Insta-lock. Insta-dead skis. One thing that had been causing us problem is off the board. Now, the question is, do we have enough left to handle the tarantulas with only level 1 Stormcallers? We do have a bunch of Mustangs doing some good work. Ruh-roh, problems. Don't quit it. Oh, we do not. Yeah, see, the Stormcaller carry was critical. Should have trusted myself. Should have trusted myself. Now you really don't want to be the guy that is going up against an Amarok Ion Beam. Your Ion Beam didn't do what you needed it to, and Most of your board is gone. Beam weapons, baby. Let's go. Thinner oil was a buff back there. Chris Rox says, welcome back to the world of the living. Max says, I can't say I've ever seen that oil before. The thing is, it works for 2 rounds, right? It's not just this round. You missed my ion beams too. Aw, thank you. Like a cry from the dark, the voice of Mechabellum has returned. You can't keep the voice down forever. Don't want to light this on fire. That could be bad. Anybody I want to sell here? You're gonna try from that far back, huh? I hadn't tried the charge badgers. They look very silly, taking off at rocket speeds. But they accomplished the goal. They got the melters locked onto what they needed to lock onto. Level 2, level 3, they're not going down easily to anything. I don't think it's quite a game win. It's definitely a round win. We're at 1,500. He is down to 259. Well, I presume he's dropping a, presume he's throwing Photon out. But never trust your opponent not to make a mistake. Right? Right? Don't trust your opponent not to make a mistake. Now, speaking of making mistakes and all of that, let's make sure we've got things in place over here. Yeah. No Photon, huh? Ballsy. All right. That armor wraith. The armor wraith moved. Then it evaporated later. It will evaporate. The All right, winnower. If you want, if you want, there is a game to go study for overlords. All right. Always appreciate people who stick around and chat. Like it's as you guys know, I'm a yapper. I'm a yapper. I always will be. And you know, folks that stick around and yap, I appreciate. That's why we started a guild. I hoped to keep the people who want to stick around and yap in the game, so that I might run into them every now and then. Okay, what did we get in terms of MMRs from Winnower? Plus 23 and another tech point. So we're back up to 5 tech points. Yeah, it was a bit of a spell ward, wasn't it? Where are we at here? Plus, okay. I mean, that's a day. That's a day. We're on a roll. That is, Donix, that is not an invitation to come stop the roll, okay? I'm enjoying being on a roll. All right, we'll run an ad while we're matchmaking. We'll be right back with the next match. For those of you that see ads, let me hop on my Smurf real quick. Logs in. Time to steamroll the roll. Call him Butter, because he's on a roll. Queuing it. Okay, Roxas, if you and Thonix queue each other, you have to fight that out. You don't get to unqueue and face me. I'm up against Minority at 1593. Season high, by the way, is not 1907. Season high is what is shown. We've only played these 5 games. curses. Yeah, sure. You didn't have mecha. Not fast enough. The entire audience tried to cue the rock. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. Actually, we want them on this side, right? And I didn't, actually didn't think I needed them as deep. I thought I was going to need them deep. I thought I was going to have to redo this whole formation, but you know what? Maybe I don't. All right. Wizard Nip says, calling people old is rude. Wizard Nip's the paragon of manners. Thonic says, I only ever see Minardi playing in your games. Exactly. Paid opposition. Paid opposition. Welcome back, Llama Prob. Indeed. This is woohoo! 10 months! Welcome back! The Prime sub, thank you so much for the sub! Did I hear a voice? Is that a kiddo? No. No, it was not a kiddo. It was just a voice. A voice in my ear. Alright, you're gonna be in those, sure. We're gonna just go straight ahead. This. Your elite spec. I wonder if it's like that. And something like that on the other side? Alright. Middle turret's done pretty darn well against those leveled beasties in the middle. Of course, the fact that everything is leveled means we should be gaining quick XP for our sledges. If you're relatively new to the game, the pieces are killing a unit that's level 2 is worth 3 times as much experience as killing a unit that's level 1. So they cost 50% again. They fight 100% again, but they give experience 200% again. What their counterparts do. Oh, I know what the voice was. There is a, know what's happening in my house now. Okay. Uh, what chip pointer you got? These guys won't actually kill that if it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and just hit the same one. And let you play up the middle. Do we sell somebody now? I don't think so. Oh, this is actually beautiful, isn't it? Okay, if we're doing that, we definitely sell you. Oh, I wanted to take out the wall, but that's okay. We'll take out the majority of that grouping. Opponent into the Phoenix as well. So that kind of implies he does not plan to do flying on these guys. Which, in fact, he does not even have the ability to do flying on those guys. What is a hype train? How does it work? Well, the hype train here has started due to the let's see, to Llama Prob subscribing, and then Toast giving a gift sub to Wizard Nips. Thank you very much, for the gift, for the support. If somebody throws down there you go, there's another one. Wizard Nips paying that gift forward to Falak with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Wizard Nips. Much appreciated. You have no anti-air. I throw down Wasp. Sure. All of you have leveled, which is beautiful. We want you, and what? You, I guess. So as folks buy things, it makes progress towards it. This one missed. We just missed it on the miss of a bits, which Thonix was trying to get in. He was trying to get in, just missed it. And that would have been so bits, subs, gift subs, etc. are the pieces that improve the or that move a hype train along. We had a big one way earlier when Incarsus gave it 20 gift subs. Very, very generous. Much appreciated. And Onyx, I really do appreciate you trying on that one. Interestingly, we appear to lose the Wasp v Wasp, but we have enough fangs that we win overall. So, slowly, steadily grinding at it with this build. You guys know how much we love it. Ooh, what do we want here? What do we want here? Another missile strike seems pretty interesting. Kind of like it. I kind of like it. But really what I want to do is arrange both of you so that I can go probably you and you. Ooh, is that right? No, if we're missiling out the stuff on this side now, it'll be you there. Probably you up here. And I think we speed things up now, or do we... Or we just speed things along? Maybe not. Maybe it's more like this. Alright, there's not much on the board for opponent that will handle the wasps at this juncture. There's plenty of Phoenix again. So we've won with big forts, we've won with sledges. It looks like we're in good shape for sledges again. Hype level 3! Wait, what? Hype level 3? Holy smokes! Because of big gift subs! Big gift subs coming from Toast to Yawarier Vonrath, Cheyenne Sin X Zadri, Androman9, Dr. Kidkill MD, X Shatterstar 23, Shimmy2, Eblibs, and Maximus 1209. Let's see any unsubbed peeps in chat. Here's some for you. Comfy, lurking randos. There you go. Yes, we did get the third missile. 1:30 at kilograms. At kilograms. 1:30. Inglorious Bastards is going to try to go to sleep again. All right, good luck, man. Good luck. We'll be back if it doesn't work. There. What do we want to do? 50 seconds. Meh. I don't mind just letting a sandworm run out in front of all of this junk. There'll be extra hit points for everything right now. Let's see how things go. No worm from opponent. We managed to blind clip half of a pack of late fangs. He's got a level 3 Farseer now. That's entertaining, but okay. We don't much care, right? And yeah, the worm goes down pretty quickly, I guess. But the worm going down quickly isn't a big deal. It was never intended to be a carry of any sort. The Farseer gets some job done, but it doesn't have anti-air, so it's not going to be shooting over the top into the Phoenix. It'll go down, and we'll get more experience. Minardi getting ground down here. Yeah. Am I not healthy enough to sing? It's true. It's true, Hackmanic. It'll be extra gravelly. Like the wonderful world guy. Are we so far ahead? Surely not. This is one where I want to be able to leave this till much later in the round to decide what I'm doing. 400, 5, 6, okay. Full pull, probably. 7, 9. Call it a plan for now. It's a bit of a greedy plan. Definitely a greedy plan. Advanced missile, kill the chaff. Yeah, I thought about that too. I thought about just an 8 missile front row this round. He did take advanced missile, which is tasty for him for a round. And he's actually going to win the round. So maybe I should have gone. Maybe not going knockout was too greedy. We'll see. We'll see. But now we have an econ advantage the whole rest of the game. And he's definitely down on those on the missiles there. Um, boom, 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 boom. You guys up and running for sure at this point. Um, goodness. I'm gonna slap down missiles up front. That's kind of fine by me. Oh, mines. Okay. Shields, end it. That's what we're going for sure. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. We advance a little further on this. Um, slowly gaining our MMRs back. Just a very this is the old sledge board. Slightly different positioning here. Is flanking, just a flank screening positioning there. He's elite, so we get to force feed a whole bunch of experience into the sledges. The extra leveled arc lights, I don't care about giving away the levels anymore. They're just down there to slow things down. We've used the oil to drop things in the corner. Leave them stuck. Hello, Freak 182. We are. I've only gotten to play with it once. It was fun. It was fun. I sent it blowing up into enemy lines as a late game drop, and it was silly and fun. We'll run our ad. We've reached bronze 2. We're out of the doldrums. We're plus 18 more MMR. So what is that for the day? Uh, Nothing but wins. 34, 48, 56, 66, 89. Plus 89. You had a full line zero space back when they were popping off. I think it's plus 89, right? We started at 1573, right? I think we started at oh, what? Nope, I don't know. Yeah, we started at 1573, so we're 11 under. First game you spectated involved someone doing that with carry arc. Oh my god. That's silly. Woot against Laumamge. That's fun out there. Um, I'm not sure how much more we have. I've said this on Saturday. Um, it'll probably be a we're facing Goran Thoron on 1671. It probably won't be a long stream for me today. Um, we are, I'm tiring quickly. I won't be around. I'm not going to be able to make quite as many hours in a day. But this kiddo's in a theater production for their school, which gives us a different schedule, and that means I will be able to do some essentially probably something like noon to 3:30 ish my time, which will be three to. Is Goran Thoran a Roxas Smurf? That would be very very frustrating if true, but hey. If so, good luck, have fun. Mute the stream if you don't mind. What are we doing here? I have played Goran Thoran before, so I should know something about them. But I don't remember. Hmm. If it's me, you'd put all your units on the no wall side and go crazy. That's exactly. I'm running right up into the no wall side. He is coming into my no wall side. Fair. That means this guy goes away, right? Probably. We're selling that. It's not Roxas. We already said good luck. Don't say it's twice, then it starts getting rude. Your 1600 Smurf is Megamin from 201. Fun. Mustang's more than halfway to a level already. They've had a day. It's 5/6 of a level on round 1. If I see Megamin, it's you sniping. Okay, got it. Got it. I'd swore I ran an ad, but now it says there's an ad starting. I don't know what Twitch is doing. So I apologize to any of you if you do wind up seeing an ad. In a couple of minutes, I tried to dodge it, but do I want hounds as my chaff clear? Not really. Toast said no one here is unsubbed. That's true. But I mean, there's always going to be lurkers and visitors who are new to the channel, etc. And Toast was just saying no chatters, I think. I do believe. I was going to join in this joke, but I don't remember my own MMR. Fair. That was kind of clever. Pulled some Mustangs out of a shield bubble to go get him. We've got he's got no anti-air, right? Like, oh, there's some fangs, I guess, in the far corner of the board here. We're pulling a Zemp with all the PFP. Easter Roxas looks cool. Nice. You made a Halloween Roxas and a Winter Roxas. Let's go. Wanted to rename the alts to fit them. Love it. I do kind of like the PFP variants of. I think that's kind of cool. I think there's something a lot classier to having the obvious "this is me," you know, just this is my alt, rather than the under the radar. So people know who they're fighting, and then, you know, as long as you're keeping them at relatively your MMR, whatever your correct MMR is. Well, that's gonna suck for you. Disappointed. They did a good job of keeping these guys from getting their level, you know? Bit disappointed in that. Okay, so he got the wasps. He's sort of stuck on the level 2 tower without a whole lot of actual damage dealers for it. I think we're gonna get this. Uh-oh, maybe not. We might not get this level 2. I get the level 2 Arclight over here, which is desperate need. These Mustangs to level, please. Oh dear God, they don't. Do we die quick enough that the shield survives, at least? No, there were 2 idiot fangs in under the shield. Oi, oi, oi. I feel like I'm losing this one on the grounds that I have 0 actual chaff clear. What are we going to do about that? Well, probably time to build some chaff clear. Alright, this should be fine in a minute. Not fine yet. Definitely not fine yet, but okay. You think we had the perfect board for improved Overlord? Maybe. I can definitely feel, like, we're 2.5 hours in, almost 3 hours in. I can definitely feel that the fatigue has set in hard. No reason not to do that at this point. Like, I didn't even see the improved Overlord, honestly. Well, some of the wasps survived that. The rhinos do well. What the heck is this beastie? There's a level 4 Sabertooth on my board. Like, that just seems silly, you know? This is what I'm talking about, where, like, if you're gonna make it expensive to level things up, dropping high-level units cheapens the act of leveling them up, and it leaves you, you know, boards that just aren't ready to handle them yet. Definitely need temp range. Should have mobile beaconed to them again over there. I forgot to. I got you, friend. Thank you. Remain comfy and enjoy the stream ad-free. This is Cheyenne Sin X saying thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. How did the Saber? The Saber was a drop. Oh, that's where it came from. Go. Locks on those boys. He's a very nice Saber, and it's mine now. Have we done enough? We've done enough to turn this tide. We've done enough to save our lives. No, we have not. We really came a lot closer than we should have. No, I took Ignite off for all the silly fun techs. Alright, gang. That ends our unbeaten streak. I can tell I'm a bit hungry. And, you know, instead of throwing on words on stream and giving you guys a break while I eat and trying to push deeper into the night, I am going to say a good night. And thank you all very much for watching. We're going to plan another stream tomorrow, a shorter stream. It'll be a little bit earlier in the day because I will have to have been out and about to pick up kiddo by this time. So we'll probably be about an hour earlier than we were today, maybe an hour and a half earlier. Um, Thank you very much for being here all stream long, Bimpy. Really appreciate you watching out. Zalix, thanks for taking care of me as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for being here. What did we wind up with as a MMR change from that one, just so you guys know what the final score was? We'll go minus 20, so we finish out at 1642. Sail the ocean blue. Oh, wait, no, that's a little later, right? We'll end on a loss, but that is fine. Unbeaten couldn't last forever. Hey, hey, we're plus 69. Woot woot. We need to have a Fire Badger Friday. Oh my god. You must play your Fire Badgers. That's silly, Zalex. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Mods today listed 1 and 2. Zalex and Bimpy, thank you guys so much for being here. Everybody else, appreciate you all. There was a lot of support from a lot of those folks while I was out. Really appreciate you guys. VIP sponsors Incarsus today with a huge set of gift subs to kick us off. Thank you very much. Toast as well. Blue Farrell has been here. Just next XYZ, if you are tuning in at the end of the stream here, you got a thank you from somebody who received gift subs from you early in the stream. Ocelotus, Fab4, XFireX, and Anabolica, the other longtime supporters. Hardware provided by Blue, Ocelotus, Mr. John Thursday, and Salt Monkey Zach. Thank you guys so much. As is tradition, we're going to raid you on out to somebody. Normally, I would raid you to somebody streaming some mecha that we know. And what do we have right now? Who all do we have on? Blade is on, streaming some mecha. Looking for anybody. Woot is also on if you are a Woot fan. But, we have a special, if you guys, if you want to stay in Mechabellum, just dump yourselves over to Blade or Woot. They'll be top of the category. Just click on the little category link. It's not hard. Because we're going to send you over to somebody near and dear to my heart who is celebrating a birthday community night and has a big stream going, much bigger than her average. Please give some love to Starbright Forever tonight. Without her, I would not be playing Mechabellum. So, in all genuineness, please give her some love. She's playing Halo: The Master Chief Collection. Good night, and thank you all for watching.